What is going on, guys? Welcome to Greggles TV. This is going to be a review for the Anker Soundcore Spirit X2 earphones. You can see I already have them in my ear. They only go for 80 bucks, so for completely wireless earbuds, it's actually fairly cheap. Now, some quick notes about these earphones: setting them up, putting them in your ears, very simple, very easy. Now let's talk about what comes inside of the box. Okay, so inside the box of the Anker Soundcore Spirit X2s, you can see I already took them out, but this is the case that they come in. The case is really large, but you're gonna get a ton of battery life in it. I'll put those numbers at the top here, but you can see it's huge, very large compared to the, these are the Pro versions of the AirPod Pros, and then this is the Galaxy Bud Pluses, so it's just humongous comparatively speaking to those. You do get USB-C charging on the back here, which is nice. Love that it's not micro. This case cannot be wirelessly charged, unfortunately. And then when you open these up, again, the headphones on these are really large too, but it's because that these fit around your ears. And that's why. So that's why you get that, huge case. But at least they took advantage of it by putting a huge amount of battery in there as well. So very sporty. Gonna go around your ear, very, very snug. You can see where the part that charges inside the case. And then you have buttons right here to, skip a track, lower the volume, all that stuff. Power buttons for each headphone themselves. When you put these in, the easy way to do it, you can see right here, that's going to be the connector, and they just snug right in, slap right in because they're magnetic. Close it up and it charges, and it tells you there's an LED indicator on there to tell you how much battery life you have. Also inside the box, you're going to find your USB-C cable as well as different fittings for your ear. Use the largest ones if you want the best sound. And then you also get a bunch of terms and conditions, stuff you probably, and walkthroughs and stuff you'll probably never look at. All right, now let's get to the good stuff. Do these sound good? Do they have any issues? Let's talk about all of that. Now, like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, putting these in your ears is really simple. There's no issue with getting them in there. But I will say, if you're coming from something like a Galaxy Bud or an Apple AirPod where you literally just take it out and plop it in your ear and you're done, then these might be a little bit more complicated. But again, it's not complicated, don't get me wrong, but it does add a little bit more to, push it in and then wrap it around your ear, kind of like that. Also, I feel like it's a little bit easier to navigate with the Galaxy Buds and the Apple AirPod Pros than these, because these have like physical buttons rather than touch on here. And then the Apple AirPods, you have like that little stem. But again, it's not that difficult to find the buttons and control the volume or switch to the next track. The Spirit X2s are the bassiest, without a doubt, earbuds I have ever used, especially true wireless earbuds. The bass is like overwhelming, especially if you put the largest ear tips on it, and it's crazy. And they live by their little motto here, epic bass. They truly have epic bass. If you like rap music or like music that has like a huge beat and you want to hear that huge beat, you have to get these. You will absolutely love it. They're crazy bassy, almost, to me, maybe a little bit too bassy. So you might want to play with your EQ settings on your phone or drop in a slightly smaller earbud tip. But to me, I'd still just keep the largest in there. It just makes the sound so much louder and bassier. And loudness, these are some of the loudest earbuds I've personally ever used without sounding like crap. Like sometimes, you'll have earbuds that get really loud and they sound like crap. These are not like that. These sound awesome in terms of loudness and bass. Battery life, excellent. Up to 9 hours with these buds and up to 36 hours of charging with the case. No problems with, coming close to those times. If you play it at 100%, you're not gonna get that, but you'll get within a couple of hours of that. And so I'm very happy with the battery life overall with these buds and the case. I do wish it had wireless charging. It doesn't, unfortunately, but at least you get the USB-C, which is always awesome to get with earbuds, because sometimes you get micro USB. You don't get that with this. USB-C, yes. Another great thing is these don't fall out of your ear. They stay in there very, very snug. Again, you know, they never felt like they were gonna come out of my ear. I don't really do a lot of running, but walking or just, you know, real sudden movements, again, they don't feel like they're gonna fall out of my ear. Now, I have to also say that the Galaxy Bud Pluses and the Apple AirPod Pros, which I have over there, don't feel like they're gonna fall out of my ears either, to be fair, but these definitely feel a little bit more snug because they do wrap around your ear. And speaking of wrapping around my ear, I also will admit that after about, it depends, 30 minutes to an hour, I do get a little ear fatigue. It does start to hurt my ear a little bit. Only my left ear for some reason, and I believe both my ears are the same sizes, which is kind of weird, but my left ear definitely does get a little bit more fatigued, a little bit more achy with these earbuds in. That can be alleviated a little bit by using a smaller ear tip. There's less pressure, you know, of expanding and wrapping around your ear, but they still, even with the smallest ones, they still ache my ear a little bit. But overall, price, 80 bucks is amazing. Awesome battery life, awesome sound with the bass and the volume, and just overall sound with, you know, mids and highs and lows. All that stuff is pretty good as well. They sound great. I think you get these, you're gonna absolutely love them. I will admit, I think they're for people that like bass heavy music, more modern type music that's out right now, dance music, stuff like that. If you're someone, if you like rock music with a big beat, you probably like these too, but otherwise there's other headphones that are a little bit more balanced, and you can make these more balanced if you use a smaller ear tip. But if you use those bigger ear tips, which I recommend, you're gonna get the full, I think, feeling of what they expected with these earbuds. If you want to pick them up, I'm going to link them down below. You can pick them up on Amazon, 80 bucks. Overall, very, very good headphones. Thanks for watching. See you down the road. Peace.